welcome to the couch. My name's Izzy B, and this week I'm doing a solo video. So we're gonna keep it short and light, and we're gonna talk about going back to school. So I know that this is like a really difficult year for everyone because we're all either going back to school or we're still hybrid in some capacity. We have a new variant on the rise. We have, different guidance about masking and vaccines, and there's a whole bunch of stuff at stake here. We're all over the place, just trying to find a better place, a better position to ground and stabilize ourselves. So recently, I think, it's really important that we take care of our mental health during these times, because not only do we have a lot of events going on throughout the world, but we're also coping with going back to school in a new perspective and a new capacity that we're not used to. And it's really important that we maintain our connections like we've talked about, because we have to get through these really weird times, and we have to have a good support system, and we have to make sure we're taking care of our mental health, and that we have good coping mechanisms and good routines and self-care strategies in place to take care of ourselves if we're feeling overwhelmed, a little burnt out, our mental capacity is overloading. So my reminder to you is to make sure you're taking care of yourself, that you're checking in on friends and family, and or you are reaching out to try to do your best to talk to someone. Let's bring up a reminder that reaching out and talking to people, if we're experiencing depression, anxiety, or stress, can be hard sometimes, and it's totally okay. And no matter how you feel, it's valid. But ensure that you have a good support system so you can lean on people and talk to people without feeling that you are being judged, that you are not supported, and that you have people who want to see you grow, who want to support you, who want to hear about why you're stressed and to help you and to support you during those times. So as we get back to school, there's some things to remember. We have to be flexible, and we have to be able to adapt, because things are going to change. And while we may be really frustrated or stressed by it, and we may be so over this, I know it's really important that we consider our health, our friends' health, our family's health at the end of the day. And that can sometimes, it can be like, oh my goodness, I'm so done with this. Like, I'm so over this. Trust me, we all feel like that, and we'll get out of this if we work together, and we keep our loved ones safe together, including ourselves. Now that includes physically and mentally. So remember that as you start to navigate this new circumstance with going to school fully in masks, or something of that sort. So, just to review, 1, make sure as you go back to school, you are taking care of yourself mentally and physically. You are maintaining your connections and a support system. 3, we are maintaining flexibility and adaptability, because that will help us get through these weird times. And hopefully we might be less stressed because we're open to being flexible. But again, if not, and you're struggling with that, journal, talk to someone about it, take care of yourself, because again, these can be frustrating and stressful situations. And again, make sure that you are trying to navigate this with an open mind, and that you are being aware of what's happening around you, and you are kind of going through with I can control what I can control, because we can't control everything. It's really important that we only try to control what we can control, because again, we can't control everything. And there's going to be things out of our control, and we have to learn to place that energy into things we can control, whether it's our attitude, how we are looking at the situation, what are we doing on our end to better the situation, and things like that. And to also, another reminder, if you or someone is experiencing substance use, and or potentially are having obstacles that are affecting their mental health, it's really important that you get a trusted adult involved, and you use the resources from, say, the National Alliance of Mental Health, and some of the local and state resources that we have for substance use help and mental health help. It's really important that we identify those and we use those in times where we may need them for another friend or family member, or we need them for ourselves. So definitely check those out with your local state. Talk to friends and family if you're feeling nervous about the upcoming school year, and continue to be you. Do your best. Again, you don't have to do everything in one day. Taking it day by day is more than enough. And if that's all you do, then that's totally okay. Remember to validate your feelings, and just try to control what you can control, and be you. So that's all I have. If we definitely need to talk more about this, definitely put it in the comments below. And yeah, so thank you so much for joining us this week, and we will see you in 2 weeks, where we start off with National Recovery Month. And we'll definitely be talking about the power of recovery, and the importance of that and what the month means. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.